Hey everybody, welcome to a new installment of Split Second. My name is Julio and...
If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it.
Get away from here, Rob Van Winkle. Nobody wants you. Nah. Well, maybe somebody does, but statistically speaking, I digress. This is the show with the watches and the things that go like, whatever. Going to try and get through this. Let's just do the intro. Please remember to do all the YouTube things that are going to be just up here. This is usually the part where I go, before proceeding, I'm going to talk to you about the wrist check and the watch. But I actually am here today to talk to you about the watch that I'm wearing. Because, maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. It's back. A few of you had, literally maybe two of you asked, but it's back. I got it back. It's a Tissot. This is the follow-up to that spicy video where I do the hot take about the things you should know about the Tissot that just I'm rambling. Let's talk about this because this was a saga. I literally had to check my email just to kind of get the order of events in place. Just to get right to the nitty-gritty. Jomashop did take care of me. They did settle everything with me in a way that, I guess I'm satisfied with. I should preface this by saying that I am a very patient man. Maybe someone else would have not waited as long as I did, but on my end, I have plenty of watches.
Kill him. Break his windpipe.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, don't lynch me. There's never enough watches, all right? But the point is, this wasn't my only watch, and even if it were one of a smaller collection, I don't really have much of a day-to-day use for a chronograph anyway. It's not like I'm measuring time of anything. Who cares? The point is, I wasn't really missing it necessarily. So I decided to give them time to do their thing. I looked up the timeline. I got their email that says they received my merchandise on April the 4th. I didn't get this watch back until August the 2nd. Long story short, Jomashop did take care of me. They did honor the warranty, but it took nearly 4 months. All right. So initially they give you this window of, it's going to take 8 to 12 weeks, which is already 2 months. But it's like, all right, they're setting expectations with me. That's fine. Sure. All right. If you're telling me that's what it's going to be, at least you're giving me something in terms of what a timeline would look like. So I reached out to them when 8 weeks had gone by. The shorter end of that window. And I got a response pretty quickly. I reached out on June the 2nd, asking, what if there was a status to provide me with. And I did get a response pretty quickly on June the 7th. So, relatively quickly, 5 days. Again, some more impatient types wouldn't necessarily tolerate that. Someone, with a lesser tolerance would maybe 2 days later be emailing them again. And honestly, with the kid, with work, I got a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and I just wasn't in a headspace where this was top priority for me. But I digress. On June the 7th, I got a reply back 5 days later saying that they were waiting for a part to come in and that it should be in that same week, and that once it's there, the repair would be completed and they would test it and send it back to me. So I was expecting maybe another 2 weeks and I'd have this watch back.
You thought wrong.
So I reached out again on June the 21st because I didn't receive my watch. I didn't receive any notice that this thing was on its way back to me or anything. And I didn't get a reply. I reached out again on June 30th and I didn't get a reply. So it's at this point that I decide to start calling. And called a few times. I got their customer service once, and honestly, the interaction was not great. The customer service rep didn't seem very knowledgeable. She kept giving me updates that didn't really make sense. So I said that I reached out on I got a reply on June the 7th, and she would tell me, well, on June the 2nd, I'm like, don't talk to me about June the 2nd. I'm giving you a more recent update than what you're giving me. What the hell? What's up with that? So I had to Karen up and ask for a supervisor, and I did. The supervisor was able to give me a more accurate, or at least a more sensical timeline of events. And to be honest, once I got to a supervisor, the supervisor took very good care of me. She was in great communication, gave me a direct extension. And at that point, around the middle of July, I was given an update that they tried to repair it in-house, but they weren't able to, so they had to contract a third party to repair it. and they were having trouble getting updates from that third party. Basically, they received a part, and they weren't able to repair it with that part. So then they gave me the option to either receive a full refund or receive a replacement Tissot, or I could get store credit and get whatever watch I wanted. So I checked their inventory online at the time. Didn't really find anything that piqued my interest, so here we are. I got a replacement. And that's the long story short. Jomashop are a gray market dealer, right? You get great deals on Jomashop. But the flip side of that is that, you know, I had to resort to their customer service, and this is what it was like. I didn't lose sleep over it or anything, but I know for a fact that other people are maybe a lot more demanding of their customer service needs than I am, and, well, this might fail the test for a lot of people. I got my watch back, and it's working. Check it out. Let me see if I can get you in focus. And we stop, and we reset, and it's working. All things considered, it's a happy ending, I guess. But honestly, you can find great deals on Jomashop, but cross your fingers that you don't have to actually use the warranty that they provide, because it's a bit like pulling teeth. So that's it. That's the update I have for you guys. I got a replacement. It's working fine. By the way, first thing I did when I got it was get rid of that factory strap, which is actually really comfortable, but just to fit it in, I can't deal with the fit. I just, it's a no for me. I know people that love it, but I am not a fan. So I put this on a aged Crazy Horse that I got from Leather Creations, and I'm going to be doing a video on them pretty soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for being so interested and invested in what's going on here with the Tissot. If you have any questions, please leave them in the dingus down below. Real quick, I do want to just remind you guys, I am really pushing to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I want to do a giveaway. I'm still kind of hashing out what it's going to be. I'm not really sure, but I want to make it good for you guys. I want to make it a giveaway that you can't find anywhere else. So stay tuned. In the meantime, that'll be it for me. Stay safe, mask up, and remember, be kind to each other, because life can change in a split second. Whoa! You made it all the way to the end of the video? Really? That's amazing. Even I don't make it all the way to the end of the video. Well, if you like what you saw, click here for another video and click here to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to ring that bell so you're notified whenever I publish a new video. Thanks for watching.